All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? So I just had a customer come in and he was like, hey, my system doesn't work. I'm going to show you the footage and of everything, him coming in, all that kind of deal. But he was like, yeah, it powers up, it goes to Windows, and then it just freezes. And I'm like, all right, is there anything on it that you care about? He's like, nope. I go to BIOS, everything shows up, like everything's all good. And I'm like, let's just flash a new copy of Windows on it. I pop open the side panel, he's got a hard drive. Ooh. I was like, you want to go ahead and pop in an SSD? He's like, yeah, let's do it. So we talked about some prices, making sure he was okay with being on YouTube, and the rest is history. So actually have it right here in front of me. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys what we got. All right, here's the system in question. It's an older AMD system. It was a FX, I believe he said it was the 6-core FX, like 6300 or something like that. We'll check on that once we get it alive. Don't even remember what the graphics card is. It has a sticker on the back, but it says something 2 gig. So once we get it up in Windows, we'll check that out. I'm going to do a little dust job on it, go grab the SSD, pop it in there, and start throwing a new copy of Windows on it. Uh-oh. Keep her together.
There we go. It's a pretty old computer, man.
Yeah, what we got?
I figure, I don't know if anything can be salvaged on it.
Alright, so what was the deal with this one?
It just
working on you?
Yeah, I mean, it turns on and everything, and I guess it boots up the operating system, but it just don't
Never go into Windows?
Yeah.
Alright, here, we'll plug it in right here. If you want to, it sounds like you probably have a bad install or something going on with Windows. Being that it like boots up, I'm gonna go into BIOS real quick just to make sure everything reads okay. And if it does, then I can put a fresh copy of Windows on it for you, and you should be good to go. Is there anything on here that you need? No, that makes it really easy because. What kind of drive are you running? Oh, that might be your whole issue. You're running an old style spinner hard drive. Okay. So are you familiar with like solid state drives? I can install Windows on this. But if you step up to a solid state drive, it's going to make it significantly faster.
I definitely want to do that.
Okay. Size wise, do you need a ton of storage? Or?
Not a ton. What?
I mean, typically it starts at like, I don't do anything less than like a 500 gig nowadays.
That should be good enough.
500 gig?
Yeah,
okay.
500 gig should be good.
Alright, I think I got some 500s here. Because some people will be like, oh, I need I want to do the lowest. And like, you can go down to like a 120 gig, but by the time you put Windows on it, you can't even install Call of Duty nowadays on a 120.
Yeah, I mean, how much is a terabyte?
I can price it out, and I don't know if I have I think I do have a 1 terabyte here, actually. Right here is your graphics card. That's your RAM, and then your CPU is sitting right up underneath that cooler.
Right there.
Okay, awesome. Well, I do appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one started then.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
Yeah, and you got my cell number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just tried to call me a second ago. All right, thank you, bud. To get out, you just take a right here.
Right here.
Yeah, right there. Thank you. All right, so I just noticed this is an old IBUYPOWER case. I don't know if the whole build was IBUYPOWER, but this case, he said it used to be white, and now it's like a old tan color. It has definitely, the plastic has not aged well. You can see the side panel, it's metal and it's still white. But we're putting a new copy of Windows on it, and got him a Samsung 870 EVO SSD. So SSD is gonna be breathing new life into this bad boy. So he's stoked about it, so that way he doesn't have to buy a new computer and he can just use what he already has. And yeah, so gonna let that do its deal, and we'll be right back. All right, so I just talked to him. He can't make it back by today, so I'm gonna meet up with him tomorrow. And I said, since we have extra time, I'm gonna go ahead and run and get everything up to date for you. So this Wi-Fi is a little slow, but you know what? It's got plenty of time to get it done. We got everything wiped and updated. You're on a solid state now, so we'll go ahead and give you a fresh restart just to show you how everything pops up quite a bit easier. breathe a whole new life into this computer. Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Oh, that's no problem. I'm gonna say if you run into anything or have any issues, just shoot me a message, or you can give me a call at that number, and
Okay.
yeah, hopefully she'll treat you right, especially with you ain't doing no crazy gaming or nothing with it.
Not really, no.
Yeah, this should last you quite a while, dude. Yeah, everybody gets caught up in trying to have the newest stuff, but um, older hardware ain't really got no problem if you're just browsing the web and doing some work with it. So I really enjoyed like doing some of that simple kind of stuff. I have some other things brewing. We were working on the Alienware system, and my magnifying glass, the light went out in it. So I'm gonna just step up and get me a nice, brand new, like high intensity magnifying glass, so that way I can see those little CPU socket pins better. Also doing a internal laptop battery change out for a friend of mine. So just just keeping that ball rolling. Have a couple systems. I have a system that a buddy of mine wanted to downgrade. So I actually posted it on my TikTok, and he was like, "I'll sell it to you, and if you can sell me something cheaper, and then like pay the difference." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." It's not very typical that people want to downgrade very often, but to each their own. But I ended up finding him a buyer for that system before I even bought it. So I'm just gonna cut me out, and he can sell it directly to him, and then he can buy a computer from me, and then put some money in his pocket. So yeah, things are going good. This is just some little small stuff while I'm getting everything set up. I have the brackets in for the shelves. I am going to go ahead and cut the shelves and hopefully get those hung up Tuesday or Wednesday. Got a couple more things on the list. Just trying to get ironed out. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate y'all's feedback and comments and that kind of stuff, and I'm glad you're enjoying the content. If you have any suggestions, please fire them down below, and I'm gonna go get some sleep now because I am tired. Peace.